Hey friends, I'm Alan, this is Beersley. We're from One Flight Down, reminding you to check out All By Myself Season 4, only on Shane's Craft Beer Review. Cheers.
Hey guys, what's up? Shane here from Shane's Craft Beer Review. I'm almost out of beers that I got from the 2025 Brewtubers get-together down in South Carolina. This is actually the second last one that I have. And I tried to save, what I think are going to be the best two for last. So this is one of the ones I think might be that one. So today we're going to look at this beer right here. So from New Groove Artisan Brewery, we have Kick. This is an Imperial Coffee Brown Ale, coming in at 7.5% alcohol by volume, and New Groove is out of Boiling Springs, South Carolina. Of course, super can art, as you guys just saw. Now this one kind of really hits home with me, only because I used to be I guess I still am a drummer. I used to play drums in a band called Sinners and Saints way back in the day, and this actually looks almost exactly like my drum kit. I had that nice like red kind of drum kit. Mind you, I had a lot more cymbals and a lot more, I had a ridiculously big 9-piece drum set that was pretty much overkill for most of the places that we played, so I didn't often bring the whole 9 pieces. But as you guys know, I do love a nice brown ale. It's one of my, I don't want to say it's my favorite style, but it's a style I definitely, every time I see one, I pick it out, because you don't see it very often, and I do quite enjoy them, that is for sure. So let's get this big badass boy in the glass here. I have had a couple beers from New Groove, thanks to the get-together. Great place, great people that work there. The owner, Josh, was awesome. I did do an interview with him. I don't know if you guys saw that, but hey, go check out my back catalog and you can see me interviewing the owner of New Groove. Like I said, his name was Josh. Fantastic gentleman. Very super nice. He was very excited that we were there. Okay. So let's get a little look at this. Jeepers, it's pretty dark. I am getting a little bit of a browny kind of red down here at the bottom. I know you guys can't see that on camera. Yeah, definitely a tan colored head there. Oh, this is kind of interesting. This almost smells fruity. Almost like a berryness to it. This is a coffee brown ale, Imperial Coffee Brown Ale. Okay, I don't think I'm necessarily getting coffee on this or really any maltiness. I'm just getting like almost like a touch of a sweetness and excuse me, I'll edit that out, or maybe I won't, who knows. Yeah, it's a really weird aroma in this. There is just a touch of a roastiness in the background, but I'm almost getting almost like a sweet kind of fruit kind of smell. It's kind of weird. How old is this? It doesn't say on the can anywhere. I know it's not that old because I picked this up it was just a couple weeks ago. All right, well let's let's see what it tastes like here, guys. I'm kind of intrigued now. Cheers. I'm very confused right now. Okay, so this is weird. I am getting a hint of like a roastiness. I wouldn't necessarily call it coffee, but it's like a roastiness. But then there's also this there's like a almost sweet berry flavor in this. Like if you didn't tell me this was a coffee brown ale and I was doing this blind, I never would have guessed that at all. Yeah, I'm getting a sweet kind of beer. It doesn't look like a berry beer. It looks like a freaking brown ale, but it's got a sweetness and a berryness to it. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not what I would normally think an Imperial coffee brown ale would taste like. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't. I'm completely confused right now. First of all, It's a good beer. I'm going to drink this whole thing. It is quite enjoyable. Not what I would think a brown ale should be, though. Like I said, hint of roastiness and that sweet kind of berry flavor is throwing me. Has anybody else had this? Anybody? Maybe Chase or any of the guys down there, South Carolina? Because it's very weird. Very weird. Anyway, so I'm actually going to do a double rating on this, I guess. So as an Imperial Coffee Brown Ale, if I'm going to judge it based on the style, this really doesn't hit the mark. That's for sure. I'm just getting a little bit of that roastiness. I'm not really getting much coffee, not much maltiness on it. So as a Imperial Coffee Ale, I'm only going to give this like a, oh my god, I want to give it like a 2.25. But hang on, that's based on the style, because this is not what I think an Imperial Coffee Brown Ale should taste like for sure. As a beer overall, you know what? This is actually quite enjoyable. I'd give it a 3.5. So take that. Yeah, it's this berry sweet. This is just messing me up really bad. So take that as you will, guys. Like I said, not a bad beer. If you're looking for a coffee brown ale, this is probably not it. But pick it up anyway, because A, the can is really freaking cool, and B, it's actually not a bad beer. It's just not quite what I think the style should be. Yeah, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube who gives his opinion on beer, and I don't even have a hat that says beer. Shout out to Alan from One Flight Down. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.